Happen. Oh my god. That's so angering. Oh man, that's really angering. Well, guess we have to get an RG again. That will be the new mission. I don't know how he drowned. I would be curious to know what did him in. 'Cause, I mean, that was pretty much an insta log out, log back in. I can't believe he died. That really shocks me. Well, great. Now we gotta go get an RG. Well, I guess we've been needing to get an RG. I just didn't think I'd have. On the up, we got some black pearls. On the down, we lost probably one of our most useful guys to a stupid glitch. That's the kind of shit that I don't get about the guys who have to PvP. Like, admittedly, if I wanted to remedy that, I could. I probably won't. I'll let it ride. Fuck you, Piranha. Stay out of my house. Your kind ain't welcome around here. I still can't believe that. I really can't. That's infuriating. Infuriating. Jackass game. I feel like there's a gotcha aspect to Ark sometimes. Made your stuff die. Showed you. But this is the kind of stuff that makes people quit the game. Now, I don't mind it as much. That one was pretty irritating, but I can live with it. But now imagine that after you did it the legit slow way, and then it was somebody else who did it to you, and they're like spiking the ball in your face. Like, silly people always see themselves. It's kind of like, I don't know. Imagine a game where there's a bunch of rapists out there, and there's a bunch of really hot women, and also, you know, rape, just non-stop rape. Now, then imagine that you could play in this game. Everyone will see themselves as out there, like, raping some insanely hot female. They'll never stop and think that they'll be the rape victim. And that's the funny part to me about PvP. Anything, any game PvP. You're more likely to be the victim than you are the victor. Even if you're good. Especially in a game like this where you're sitting there trying to talk to somebody and you can get popped while you're talking. Especially if you're typing. Like, hey, don't shoot me. They already changed their mind. They already shot you at that point. Yeah, that's what the old whore did in the end. She defiled herself before some tribe that had been itching to actually rape her. It was funny to watch. Yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely... Yeah, do not be stupid not to do something like that and expect there not to be consequences. Still can't believe the RG drowned. More kind of surprised he got stuck. Alright, I'll go look. Irritated already. I am curious to know he's bumping our shit. Because you know that's what it is. It's some idiot out there hitting our fence over and over. Well, I don't see anyone taking damage. Yep, nope. Idiotic skank. Yeah. This tribe we used to hang with, PvP tribe, the ones that got wiped. Well, one of the other ones that got wiped. They were the big one, though. Basically what it was is that the guys who actually built the tribe lost interest with the game by, like, April. Actually, March, April. Mainly because they were doing all the work. And then you had a bunch of other losers that were walking around shooting people, and they're the ones who stayed, of course. It's kind of like America, where all the people that make all the money and all that, they're not having kids, whereas all the welfare recipients have a ton of kids. It's like that. So at the end of the day, the non-producers, because they weren't even good at writing, like, they don't get that it's not Call of Duty. So just shooting a guy doesn't mean anything. You gotta steal his shit. You gotta steal a large amount of shit. And preferably, you don't waste a single bullet on him. You just take your animal over there and let him maul him. That's the smartest way to do it. But it's not a game you can broadcast, and that's what sucks. It's another reason how you can tell, you know, like, the people who are broadcasting, you can never plan, you can never really do certain things. Or you'd have to keep the person who's broadcasting out of it. Like, you couldn't backstab anybody with that guy around. Speaking of pointless backstabbing. So anyways, that tribe, what was left of them in the end, all they wanted to do was sit around and invite you on, and then they were assholes. So they would sit there and want to pop you with tranquilizer darts and stun you and stuff. This is what they did inside their base while you're trying to do something. And they'd always try to justify it to something else. Anyways, they eventually get wiped, and it was funny, and I enjoyed it. Especially since I'm the one who gave the coordinates to the alphas. But, and what server to go to. I owed you that, Snoop. But, it was good. It's good to watch them go down. But I remember good old Hora the Explorer, I guess, went up to go hang out with them after she pulled her shenanigans. I always thought it was funny. Then in the end she amounts to nothing but a drug addict. Hanging out with the same people who wouldn't give her the time of day beforehand. But that's the problem with the mental illnesses. They can't differentiate between a admiration from a real person versus admiration from a 16-year-old dopehead. That's why they sit around and do jobs that are for teenagers still, even when they're in their 30s. Which is sad on so many levels. Either way, I guess we still need an Oviraptor. Now we need an RG. Just inconvenient city. I'm gonna go watch some videos. I'll be back.